Hi there guys, welcome back to Racing Insider Bets YouTube channel. It's Josh speaking again, and we are back in business for this weekend's action, looking towards Sandown and Exeter as well as some entry action on the Saturday. But this video is focused on Friday's racing at Sandown and Exeter. Start of the Tingle Creek kind of festival at Sandown, a big weekend of racing. Obviously I put my video up on, I think it was Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, for sort of anti-post selections for the month of December, and yeah, I kind of covered a little bit this weekend, I said I'm going to keep some selections in. Some have stayed in, some have not. So looking at Friday's action, both are kind of picks. I think it was for the final race of 3:35 for Temps Network Handicap Hurdle Qualifier at Sandown. They've both gone. So Imperil and Fable have both been withdrawn from that. Imperil I can't see anywhere else on the card, but Fable was definitely entered into a race on Saturday, so could be interesting there. But I do actually have a selection in that race, but I'll get to that later now. I've had a good sort of look through the card a bit with a bit more kind of accuracy and focus. Obviously, sort of final decks coming out and being able to kind of cast an eye and see the prices, see the market with a bit more kind of accuracy. So I'm going to obviously keep one of the selections in from anti-post for this video, and then sort of I've got a few extras for tomorrow. So yeah, let's get cracking. I've only got 3 selections on the day. Should be coming out hopefully on the evening on Thursday, or maybe if it's a bit rushed on the morning Friday. Hopefully we can manage that still, but yeah, I'm recording sort of in the afternoon on Thursday. It's a bit rushed, but I've been a bit busy, so just trying to get some content out for you guys anyway. So yeah, let's kick off. I mean, I just wanted to mention one horse in the 150 Betfair Daily Rewards Novices Limited Handicap Chase. It's a Class 3. It's over 2.5 miles. Flan down is forecast to be good to off ground at the moment. We'll see how that kind of holds up over the evening and the sort of Thursday night. See if there's any rain at all. And that might change the situation, but if not, then it's meant to be good to soft. So in that race, the 150, I thought I'd just give a nod to Halo de Zobo. Is a Paul Nicholls trained horse. Harry Cosmos got the ride as a 4-year-old, so he's only carrying 10 stone, 10 pounds, and was very impressive sort of over hurdles and a national front flats in France before we kind of switched to the Nicholls Yard at the start of the season. Had I think came third in a decent race, ran respectably enough, and then fell in his last race, where he probably would have come second or third in that. But he could make a step forward here. I think 7-2 is not like a brilliant price, but he could easily go and get the job done. It wouldn't surprise me. So he's obviously unexposed as being sort of only a 4-year-old. Only run I think 5 times, only twice for Paul Nicholls Yard, and obviously as I in France, he looked pretty tidy. So we'll see. Maybe he could bolt up. He's 7-2 at the moment, but yeah, no, I'm not putting him up. I'm just sort of giving a nod to him. But horse I'm putting up is in the next race, and this was in my anti-post selection video sort of earlier on in the week, and that is in the Ballymore Winter Novices Hurdles Grade 2, over 2.5 miles again. It's the field has been pretty much cut in half. There's only 5 runners, so obviously not a lot of sort of each way players. Obviously really going to be playing 2 places, I can imagine. But as I said, Lossiemouth 5-1 I think is a good price. Favourite Brave Kingdom and the second favourite Fair Frontiers. They're obviously tidy horses. Brave Kingdom's Paul Nicholls trained, and Fair Frontiers is a Kim Bailey horse. They came over from Ireland from last season. Yeah, they could be strong at top of the market, but I just think Lossiemouth has a lot in hand here. Tom Lacey trains, Sam Shepard gets the ride again. It looked really impressive at Foss last. I've just got to back him. I think he's got a chance. 5-1. I reckon if you went each way on that, potentially get your stake back for 2 places. I think he'll get in frame. I think he's been a bit overlooked by the market personally. I haven't seen many people talking about him. I've seen a lot of people talking about sort of front 2, but I think Lossiemouth it was so eye catching in his win at Foss last. Going on a hat trick, has won over distance before. I just think 5-1 is a good price. You could go win bet, or you could go each way. if you kind of want to, but I think 5-1 is a good price for Lossiemouth in that one. So Lossiemouth 5-1 in the 225 at Sandown, the big race on the day. Hopefully we could upset the apple cart and get a win there. Next, for my second selection of the day, I'm taking you guys to Exeter. Yes, Exeter, that's sort of near my neck of the woods. So I'm just getting a drink. With my win bet of the day, I'm not having a nap sort of today. I just thought I'd kind of, I've got some good bets on, I think. But my win bet of the day for sure is Gunsight Ridge. It's in the 240 Exeter. It's the betting.bet handicap chase over 2 miles and 3 furlongs with a little bit of chump change. It's a class 3. This Gunsight Ridge is 11-4. It's an Ollie Murphy trained horse. Aidan Coleman is booked for the ride. He's carrying 11 stone and 1 pound. I think he'll win this. I think he's got a lot to offer. He's off a good mark. I think it looked really sort of promising in his chase debut. He came third, and I think Step Up and Trip, because he always seems to be getting there. And Step Up and Trip will really suit him, I think. I think he could have the better beating of the field today. There's a few experienced chasers in there at the back end of the market, but I just got a feeling. I got a feeling that Gunsight Ridge at 11-4, 3-1, in some places is going to take the beating. I wouldn't be surprised if Gunsight Ridge gets on the board and notches his first win over the biggest stuff tomorrow at Exeter. So I think that Gunsight Ridge 11-4. Or 3-1 if you can find it, and the 240 at Exeter could be a really interesting play. So here's my win bet of the day, and then we're going to move back to Sandown for the last race of the day, the Potential Network Handicap qualifying hurdle. That's class 2 over 2 miles 7 furlongs and a little bit of yardage. And yeah, as I said, both my selections in the anti-post have been withdrawn. Not brilliant, but probably good to see that coming. But hey ho, it's okay. I have found what I like, and it's with some value. Bet365 are up at 14-1 here. Most other sort of firms are kind of going 9-1, 10-1, but 14-1 for the Cobb. Yes, the Cobb, a Ben Pauling trained horse. Darryl Jacobs booked for the ride. He's going to be carrying 10 stone 13, going off a mark of 136. I think that's workable in this race, especially. I think it's a very workable mark for this gelding, and he's the only sort of horse in the race, and from what I can see, there's won a graded contest. He's won a grade 2 over at Doncaster. That was an Albert Bartlett sort of prep race. I think it's the Albert Bartlett River Hurdle. He won that pretty snugly. Then ran up at Cheltenham in the Albert Bartlett. I think it was 12th out of 16. Didn't put on particularly well, but he's got the class to win a race, a graded contest. I think he's well in here, kind of on reappearance. He's won over distance, obviously. Looks to go well, pretty fresh. And I think the market might have this wrong at the moment. So 14-1 for the Cobb each way. I think it's a really good shout. I'd be surprised if he's not there or thereabouts. Hopefully, so I think that's a really interesting each way play. The Cobb. 14-1 on Bet365. If you can find some extra places about on the day, that might be, that's obviously not going to hamper you. So 14-1, I think, is the price personally. Pillion is top of the market. It's okay. Look, I think we've got a chance. The Cobb at 14-1 is a great shout. Won the best race out of any. Has the best kind of form, I think, out of any horse in the race. 14-1 is a bit of a price just because he's on his return. I think he could definitely get the job done there. So yeah, guys, it's a shorter video. Obviously, today I've only got 3 selections, so I don't really have a lot to kind of say about them. But yeah, put them up. Hopefully, we can get off the mark a bit. Get a winner in. We've had a few each way plays, and I think a Lossiemouth. I'll actually bun that. Nap of the day is Lossiemouth. Why not? And then we'll get the win bet, obviously, and then we've got each way play later in the day. So yeah, hopefully we can get you guys some winners here, and really exciting racing actually. Looking forward to Saturday as well, so I'll get a video out for that as well. And I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's been a bit short and sharp, but that's how we do it kind of I've already discussed this weekend quite a lot, so hopefully, yeah, I've not rambled on too long, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and got this far. So, and hopefully we can get you guys some winners. So yeah, come on, boys, let's get it, and girls, come on.